बताइए, you want to pass or not? You don't want to pass?
Yes, sir.
So थोड़ा meticulously check कीजिए. If you have any doubt, please clarify it. I'm giving you the opportunity to clarify your doubt. You may have some doubt because I strongly believe you may have some doubt. Again and again I'm asking. At any portion of this whole thing, I'll quickly run the slides. In any slide, if you have any doubt, please raise it right now. You remember the example, Bradley investment example?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All of you, focus. Now, how we assign the probabilities? What are the methods of probabilities? Assigning the probabilities of unexpected outcomes.
So, I have a doubt in what is the difference in Bayes theorem and conditional probability? They seem to be quite similar.
I have not covered Bayes theorem yet.
So, but in the slides it was there. That's why I thought so.
No. Whatever I have taught from there, I have not taught you Bayes theorem, right? So you just focus on whatever I have taught right. I have taught right now. Okay?
Yes, sir.
So how we have calculated this Markle-Oil profitable events probability, individual probability, कहाँ पे profitable है, that we have accumulated, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
10 and 8, 10 and minus 2, 5 and 8, and 5 and minus 2. There Markle-Oil is profitable. So that is why we are taking the probabilities, right? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
We are excluding the
Loss ones.
loss ones. Very good. In case of calling minus profitable, that is the same thing that we are doing with Collins mining. Profitable. We are only considering the profitable ones, correct?
Yes, sir.
So we have understood how we do the complement of the event, right? Complement of an event, which is denoted as suffix C. So if it is an union, in that case, what we do, you take all the profitables of M and all the profitables of C, right, together and join or add the probabilities, right? That is your union intersection, the left outs, right? The common ones, means for both the cases which are common. Yes or no?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
So for additive law, this is same as union. Yes or no? The result would be same as union.
Yes, sir.
In case of mutually exclusive, we add the individual probabilities, correct?
Yes, sir.
Then the conditional probability, right? We can calculate the conditional probability of two events,
Yes, sir.
right? In the multiplicative law, it is an intersection of A and B, which is equals to probability of B and probability of AB, right?
Yes, sir.
So independent and mutually exclusive difference is what? What is the difference between mutually exclusive and independent? So independent would be P of M intersection C, which should be equals to P of M multiplied by P of C. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
To identify the independence between two events, we do the litmus test by using the formula of probability M intersection C equals to probability of M into C. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
But in case of mutually exclusive,
P of A intersection B is equals to
अरे
0.
वाह वाह वाह, कौन है ये?
Sir,
कौन?
Prachi.
अरे वाह, very good, very good. वेरी गुड, आई एम प्राउड ऑफ यू। चलिए ठीक है, मेरे को शांति मिल गया है। नाउ आई एम हैप्पी। मुझे थोड़ा सा घबराहट सा था आप लोगों को लेके, आप लोग पढ़ाई कर रहे कि नहीं। अब मैं कॉन्फिडेंट हूँ। ठीक है, पढ़ाई करिए। ठीक है, वेरी गुड। सो now we will come to the Bayes theorem. So someone asked me, who asked me what is the difference between conditional probability and
Bayes
Bayes theorem.
theorem.
So first we will understand what is Bayes theorem. So often we begin with the probability analysis with an initial or prior probabilities जो हमने assign किया है, correct? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Then from a sample, special report or a product test, we obtain in some, from some additional information. Given this information, we calculate the revised or posterior probability. Revised or posterior probability. The probability which was assigned, 3 ways we assign the probabilities. What are those?
Classical, relative, and the third one.
Relative नहीं होता है, relative frequency होता है.
And third one subjective.
Third was very nice, very nice. So Bayes theorem provides the means for revising the prior probability. So the prior probability, then we get the new information, then we do the application on Bayes theorem, then we create the posterior probabilities, correct? So for an example, a proposed shopping center will provide strong competition for downtown business like LS Clothiers. So if the shopping center is built, the owner of LS Clothier feels it would be best to relocate to the shopping center. So the shopping center cannot build unless a zoning change is approved by the town council. So the planning board must first make a recommendation for or against the zoning change to the council. ठीक है, ये case है. So for the example, if we quantify, A1 would be town council approves the zoning change, and A2 is town council disapproves the change, correct? So these are what? A1 and A2 are what? A1 and A2 are what? Here A1 and A2 are what? Again I'm asking, A1 and A2 are? No, not events. These are expected outcome of the event. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
These are your sample points, right? Expected outcomes of your event. Yes or no?
Yes, yes, sir.
ठीक है. So it would be P of A 0. We will not call it as an event. So it should be called as, so the two council approves or disapproves. What do you think? What should happen? This is doing the application is an event or not? Correct? Doing the application, making the application is an event. Yes or no? Tell me, answer me, everyone.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
But if it approves or disapproves, is it an outcome or event?
Outcome.
Outcome है ना? आपने कुछ किया जिसका outcome positive है या negative है? So the probability of the outcome A1 is 0.7 and the probability of outcome A2 is
0.3.
very good, 0.3. Now the planning board has recommended against the zoning change. Let B denote the event of negative recommendation by the planning board. So given the B has occurred, should LS Clothier revise the probabilities that the town council will approve and disapprove the zoning changes. Right? So the past history with the planning board and the town council indicates the following. So probability B of A1 would be 0.2 and probability B of A2 would be 0.9. Hence, the complement probability of complement B and A1 would be 0.8. अगर 2 है तो उसका complement क्या होगा? 0.8 होगा.
-0.2.
So similarly, probability of BA2 would be 0.9 and this is a revised one, correct? So the complement of B and A2 would be 0.1.
Yes, sir.
So if we put the probabilities into the decision tree, so what we will see, the town council probability of A1 is equals to 0.7, probability of A2 is 0.3, which is a starting one, yes or no?
Yes,
So
sir.
the planning board gives you the probability of 0.2 for probability BA1 and probability of complement BA1 is 0.8, possible
Yes.
2 outcomes.
Yes, sir.
And for 0.3, the possible 2 outcomes would be probability of B and A2 is 0.9 and probability of B complement and A2 would be 0.1, correct?
Yes, sir.
So in the experimental outcome, final experimental outcome, the probabilities will be calculated as an intersection of A1 and B and A1 and BC, complement of B. So if we do the union of, intersection of probabilities A1 and B would be 0.14 and you can calculate it parallelly, and probability of A1 of complement B would be 0.56. Similarly, probability of A2 and intersection B would be 0.27 and probability of A2 and intersection of complement B would be 0.3. All total it will be 1.00. Right? So you have to be very clear here. So we are trying to revise the probability at planning board. At
Planning board.
right. So what is happening here? So Bayes theorem, to find out the posterior probability that event AI, I for 1 is your outcome and A2 is your another outcome. Are you getting my point? Similarly, BI is your one outcome and B2 is your another outcome, correct? So I means I is the index here. Okay? So to find out the posterior probability that event AI will occur given that the event B has occurred. So we apply the Bayes theorem. So Bayes theorem says, so probability of AIB, right, should be equals to probability of AI multiplied by probability of BAI divided by probability of A1 multiplied by probability of B of A1 probability plus probability of A2 multiplied by probability of BA2. Likewise, we will go up to probability of AN multiplied by probability of BAN. So Bayes theorem is applicable when the events for which we want to compute the posterior probability are mutually exclusive and their union is entire sample space. Right? So the sample space will remain same, but we have to calculate, means we have to revise the initial assigned probabilities. There this Bayes theorem will be applicable. Is it clear?
So couldn't understand. So where Bayes theorem will be applicable again?
So the Bayes theorem will be applicable where we have to revise the initial probability. जैसे मान लीजिए मैं आपको एक आसान एग्जांपल के थ्रू समझाने की कोशिश कर रहा हूं. So initially for some particular event you have selected a method or approach to assign a probability for some expected outcome of any event, correct? Your event may be going to school, or your event will be playing a badminton match. Correct. Possible outcomes क्या क्या हो सकता है उसका? Either win or lose.
Lose. Yes.
So playing a badminton match, if it is an event which is denoted as A, right? So there will be a possible outcome, either you will lose it or win it. Correct?
Yes,
So
sir.
winning का probability अगर 0.6 है और losing का कितना होगा फिर?
0.4.
0.4. So your probability of A would be 0.7 or 0.6 maybe, and probability of B would be your 0.0.
3
4.
or
3 or
4.
4. ठीक है? It is a starting thing. ठीक है? Now what happened in between the match? When you started the match, you got an injury. You got an injury, right? So what will happen? We have to revise the probability in between the match.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So in that case, when the posterior probabilities are mutually exclusive पहले हमने समझ लिया है. A and B, if these two are mutually exclusive, what happens? That we have already understood. Yes,
Yes, their intersection will be 0.
intersection would be 0. So in
Yes.
that case, if it is a mutually exclusive thing and we have certain revision of the probability, we have to apply the Bayes theorem.
Sir, which two events are mutually exclusive? Me getting, no, after getting injured, the probability of me losing
Probability of you getting lost
and
versus
Winning.
versus the probability of me winning.
winning after injury.
Okay.
Correct. So you have to see. You remember the Broadly's investment. वहां पे लॉस एंड गेन था. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Correct. We wanted to check gains में, profitables में कौन-कौन से mutually exclusive है. Yes or no?
Yes.
यहाँ पे भी हम देखेंगे कि wins में कौन-कौन से हमारे probabilities mutually exclusive है. Similarly, हम देखेंगे कि losses में कौन-कौन से हमारे outcomes जो है वो mutually exclusive है. So what I am saying, don't get it confused. You have to be very clear. Then when you are considering the event as losing or winning, you have some initial probabilities, maybe 7 and 3. Okay. Now you got something changed. Now you have the probability revised. Okay. Now the losing and winning may become, 60 and 40, and 0.6 and 0.4.
Okay. Yes.
0.6 and 0.4. तो अगर आपको इंटरसेक्शन निकालना है सबसे पहले, तो आप किस किस का इंटरसेक्शन निकालेंगे? पहले कैसे कर रहे थे इंटरसेक्शन, ये बताइए मुझे. म्यूचुअली एक्सक्लूसिव आर व्हाट?
जिनके बीच में कुछ
intersect.
कॉमन नहीं होता.
जो कॉमन नहीं होता, तो इसमें कॉमन कौन सा नहीं होगा? कौन सा कॉमन नहीं होगा यहाँ पे?
हाँ मतलब वी कैन नॉट विन एंड लूज एट द सेम टाइम।
एट द सेम टाइम,
हाँ नहीं कर सकते।
right? So once you know, take the posterior probabilities which are mutually exclusive and their union is the entire sample space, we can apply Bayes theorem.
Okay, got it, sir. Thank you.
Now for that you have to follow certain procedure, the procedures which we have just done. What are the procedures we have done? First, when we have these two cases and this kind of you know, this type of posterior probability is needed to be given. ठीक है, तो पहले 7 and 3 था, 7 and 3 था, A1 and A2. Please again come back to the example, spend some time here. 7 and 3 था, ठीक है? Everyone please tell me yes or no.
Yes, sir.
टाउन काउंसिल में 0.7 and 0.3 था। प्लानिंग बोर्ड में जाके प्रोबेबिलिटी BA1 becomes 0.2 and complement of BA1 become 0.8. Yes or no? What is BA1? The past history with planning board and the town council indicates the following. Students, please concentrate. So initially we started with A1 and A2. We initially started with
A1 and A2.
A1 and A2, which only includes the town council part. The expected outcome from town council, ठीक है? Then we move to
Planning board.
अब प्लानिंग बोर्ड का इम्प्लीकेशन आ गया है ना टाउन काउंसिल के ऊपर,
Yes.
प्रभाव जिसको बोलते हैं, इन्फ्लुएंस आ गया है।
Yes, sir.
So probability BA1 would be 0.2. ये हमने असाइन किया हुआ है, रिवाइज किया हुआ है, जैसे भी किया हो, मे बी बाय सब्जेक्टिव वे और बाय रिलेटिव फ्रीक्वेंसी वे, हमने दोबारा असाइन किया है 0.2, तो कॉम्प्लीमेंट क्या होगा मेरा
0.8.
0.8. सिमिलरली
0.9 and
प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ BA2 माने रिजेक्शन का टाउन काउंसिल का इन्फ्लुएंस में 0.9, उसका कॉम्प्लीमेंट क्या हो जाएगा
0.1.
0.1. क्लियर?
Yes.
ये दोनों आ गया मेरे पास। सो प्लानिंग बोर्ड का हम ये लॉस एंड गेन हम यहाँ पे ड्रॉ कर सकते हैं, ये सर नो, और
Yes.
अप्रूवल एंड रिजेक्शन यहाँ पे ड्रॉ कर सकते हैं इन द डिसीजन ट्री।
Yes, sir.
इन टाउन काउंसिल इट इज 0.7, प्लानिंग बोर्ड का 0.2 एंड 0.3 फ्रॉम 7 एंड 0.3 से 0.9 and 0.1. So the experimental outcome will be probability of A intersection B, yes or no?
Yes.
That would be the outcome, experimental outcome.
Yes,
So
sir.
0.14 A1 intersection BC, complement of B would be 0.56. Similarly, probability of A2 and intersection of B would be 0.27. Probability of A2 intersection BC would be 0.03. All total, it would be 1. This is what we call Bayes theorem, the calculation which we have done. The calculation which we have done, it is based on the formula probability of AIB, which is equals to probability of AI P of like BAI divided by probability of A1 multiplied by probability of BA1 plus probability of A2 multiplied by probability of BA2 plus up to probability of AN multiplied by probability of BAN. Clear? Very tricky. You have to read it properly. So in that case, if you directly apply probability of A1B, you know the probability of A1, you got all the details. You got all the details from your previous calculation.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Hi, Anna. Now you just apply 0.7, 0.2, 0.7, 0.2, 0.3 and 0.9. Probability of A2, यहाँ पे दो ही केस है ना, A1 and BA है ना. अप्रूवल के लिए हम देख रहे हैं ना A1, रिजेक्शन के लिए नहीं देख रहे हैं. So the event is for approval. The outcome would be for approval. Yes or no? This 0.34 is for. Students, answer me. Is it for approval or rejection?
For approval.
Because A1 is an approved outcome, and A2 is your
Rejected outcome.
Reject.
rejected outcome of event A. ठीक है? Correct?
Yes.
So be very clear about these i's. So I may be equals to 1 to 1 up from 1 to n. जितना आपका आउटकम होगा उतना होगा आई का साइज. Yes or no? आई
Yes.
का नंबर उतना ही होगा. So be very careful about this. ठीक है? Now the planning board's recommendation is good news for the LS closure. The posterior probability of town council approving the zone change is 0.34 compared to the prior probability of 0.7. ठीक है? This is 0.34, which is compared to a prior probability of 0.7. Correct? So the posterior probability. So the steps here, what we have done. So this is an assignment that you have to create. So note down the assignment. Students,
Yes, sir.
please note down. I will raise the assignment in your AIS. This is your assignment number 2. Acha, I have given the marks to everyone, the people who have submitted. I think out of 137, 117 sort of people got the marks because they have submitted. Some of them have not submitted, so they will not get the marks. So everyone got full marks, 117 or something like that. I am not sure about the exact data, but कुछ लोगों ने तो नहीं दिया है, 10-12 लोगों ने नहीं दिया है, तो उन लोगों को they already lost 5 marks. Now this is your second assignment of another 5 marks. Will you do that?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So the step 1 would be prepare the following 3 columns. Column 1, mutually exclusive events for which posterior probabilities are desired. Column 2, the prior probabilities for the events. Column 3, the conditional probabilities of the new information given at each event. 3 columns you have to prepare in the spreadsheet, right? So the events, I's are your outcomes. So the 2 outcomes, A1 and A2, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Prior probabilities, probability of AI's are 7 and 3. Conditional probabilities will be probability of BAI 0.2 and 0.9, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
We have introduced the the planning board here, B. So we have to put the conditional probability, the influence of planning board over the town council, yes or no? Then step 2, prepare the 4th column, compute the joint probabilities for each event and the new information B by using the multiplication law. Can you do that? Multiply the prior probabilities in column 2 by the corresponding conditional probabilities in column 3, that is probability of AI of B, probability of AI multiplied by probability of BAI, yes or no? ये हम क्या कैलकुलेट कर रहे हैं? What we are trying to calculate? What is the formula of this? What formula is this?
Bayes theorem.
What formula is this? So if we are trying to calculate the joint probability, we have to do it probability of AI of B, which will come as 0.14, which will come at 0.14, and for A2 it will come 0.27.
Yes, sir.
In step 2, we see that there is a 0.14 probability of the town council approving the zoning change and the negative recommendation by the planning board. So there is 0.27 probability of the town council disapproving the zoning change, the negative recommendation by the planning board, right? 0.27 is the probability of that,
Yes, sir.
and 0.14 is approving probability. So step 3, sum the joint probabilities in column 4. The sum is the probability of the new information PB. PB is your probability of B is your new information. The sum is 0.14 and 0.27, shows an overall probability 0.41. 0.41. The negative recommendation by the planning board, that is the probability 0.41. Correct?
Yes, sir.
So in step 4, prepare the 5th column, and column 5 would have the Bayes theorem, right? Compute the posterior probability using the basic relationship with conditional probability, probability of AIB, probability of AI of intersection B. The joint probabilities, probability of AI, B are column 4. The probability of PB is the sum of column 4. So once you get the posterior probability, P of AIB, the joint probabilities, probability of AIB, so we can say that what would be the probability of approving, gets the approval from both the councils, correct? Yes or
Yes,
no?
sir. Yes, sir.
So step by step, you have to prepare this in Excel and just explain what you are doing in the Excel as well. So 5 columns you have to prepare. Is it clear to everyone? So the
Yes, sir.
same thing which we have done in this example. So there is nothing more in the Excel sheet that you have to do. This decision tree calculation that you have to do, correct? You have to calculate
Excuse me, sir.
the Bayes theorem.
So we have to draw the tree diagram.
You can draw the tree diagram, and that will help you. Then you have to create the tabular approach, right? Column wise you have to calculate. This will be your final table. Is it clear? This will be your final table. The column 1 will have events and expected outcomes, prior probabilities, then the conditional probabilities, means the revised conditional probabilities first, then the joint probabilities, then the posterior probability, then the posterior probability. You see this? So that you have to do it through
So
a,
can you repeat the order once again?
first you have to do the outcome of the events, then the the initial probabilities assigned. वो आपको दिया हुआ है 7 and 3, 0.7 and 0.3, then the conditional probabilities, जो नया probability आया आपके पास. that is 0.2 and 0.9, that is a given thing, right? ये आपके पास आया. Calculate क्या करना है? Joint probability and posterior probability.
Yes, sir.
Joint probability आपको कैसे calculate करना है? Probability of AI,
By B.
probability of AI B. तो ये बाई नहीं है, बाई मत बोलिएगा इसको, आपको बोलना है probability of AI B, ठीक है?
Yes.
Correct. Probability of AI B for A1 B, it would be 0.14. How
Yes.
you have calculated that?
Multiplying both.
0.7 into 0.2.
Correct. And this thing, probability of your probability of your A2B, probability of A2B, probability of A2B, how will calculate that?
0.3 into 0.9.
Very good. समझ आ गया है?
Yes, sir.
Now in the fifth column, compute the posterior probability using the basic relationship of the conditional probability P of AIB. ये दोनों के लिए ही है. तो आपका बेस थ्योरम में क्या था? आपके बेस थ्योरम में क्या था? Probability of A1B, right?
Yes, sir.
So what you can do? You can use this as well. You can calculate through this as well. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So it would be 0.34 posterior probability. Fifth column आप कैसे calculate करेंगे? Fifth column आप
0.4 divided by 0.41.
क्यों हुआ ऐसा? क्योंकि वही मेरा बेस थ्योरम है यहाँ या ना?
Yes, sir.
वही मेरा बेस थ्योरम है.
Yes, sir.
और ये कैसे निकलेगा? 0.658.
0.27 by 0.41.
हाँ बस, अब मैं निश्चिंत हो गया, बैठ गया आप लोगों के दिमाग में ये चीज. कंडीशनल प्रोबेबिलिटी, जॉइंट प्रोबेबिलिटी, पोस्टीरियर प्रोबेबिलिटी, अभी फर्क समझ में आया? कौन प्राची पूछ रहा था मुझे बेस थ्योरम और कंडीशनल प्रोबेबिलिटी का क्या डिफरेंस है? Who was asking?
No, sir, Poshali.
कोशाली पूछ रहे थे आप कंडीशनल प्रोबेबिलिटी एंड पोस्टीरियर एंड बेस थ्योरम का क्या डिफरेंस है?
Yes, sir.
अभी समझ आया है? बेस थ्योरम इज बेस्ड ऑन posterior probability,
Posterior probabilities.
not the conditional probability, or not on the joint probability.
Joint probabilities. Yes, sir.
म्यूचुअली एक्सक्लूसिव कैसे हो रहा है ये दोनों आपस में? यू आर क्लियर?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
चलिए, थैंक यू. आज का कार्यक्रम खत्म. सो व्हेन वी आर नेक्स्ट मीटिंग?
So Monday.
So Monday we submit this assignment.
Yes, Monday you will. Before Sunday you will ask. You have to submit. Means before Monday. ठीक है, चलिए Monday तक कर दीजिएगा. ठीक है? और Monday मतलब Monday. मैं इस बार ईमेल में कोई असाइनमेंट नहीं लेने वाला हूं. Is it clear? All the assignments should come to me via AIS. Is it clear? Abronil.
Yes, sir.
आप भी कोई पेन मत लीजिएगा. If someone is sending any email to you, reject it. The
Okay, sir.
probability of rejecting assignments over email is 1.0.
One.
Is
1.
1.